If I hit that right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Salt City Live one more time.
It works.
Nick, I'm a little short. Get my share up a little bit so I look like a little guy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's another quick, fast one coming up Friday evening.
That's it.
So Brent Burkhardt joining us on live. Brent, can you hear us, buddy?
I sure can.
All right. Got some exciting stuff to talk about. We've got a format laid out, ready to go. Hope you guys are ready. Are you ready, Nick?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Let's go.
So-
Well, I don't know. I don't really know what this format is.
You haven't heard it.
I've kind of been briefed. I think Brent texted me a little bit of it, maybe, but I'm kind of in suspense as well. But
kind of in suspense as well.
There you
So anyway, I'll start a little bit of it, Brent, and then I'll let you chime in on your part. But basically, everybody, the three IMCA classes, we are going to do a redraw, and the draw will happen at the trailer after the races, not at the
intermission
scales.
at the parts trailer.
Be at the parts trailer. We'll come back and we'll draw there. Do a redraw show. I think that's just a better way to drive more cars and more stuff from that part. But that is what we're going to do, is do a redraw, and depending on how many cars we have, how many we're going to redraw. We're not going to draw a bunch of people if there's not from the car. If there's,
We have 14 cars. Don't redraw 10.
it's not going to happen.
Right.
We'll do something like maybe the top 2, top 3. But I hope we have more than 14 cars in
Me too.
all these classes. From that part, from the 3 classes, from the stock cars, the sport mods, and the modifieds from that part. And of course, Ken Schrader is coming. Excited for that. Talked to Ken earlier this week.
What division is he running?
Huh?
What division is he running? IMCA or
IMCA.
Open?
He doesn't. He has a UMP car, so it
Yeah, I
won't
didn't
work.
think he did.
No, it won't work.
USRA car.
So I was getting a little nervous because I hadn't heard from him or whatever, but he did make a post. He was coming. I called him up and I said, Ken, last year I had to have a contract. And he said, I said, I didn't see a contract. He said, Phil, if I can't trust you, we're in trouble. So I said, we don't need a contract anymore. I said, okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So Brent, you're going to add a little spice to the modifieds and the stock cars and the sport mods. But then we also got the Heartland modifieds. They're going to run their normal show, normal things there. That's their own show and that kind of thing, because that's a points race deal. But it's a pretty good points battle they have going on there and stuff too. So Brent, I'm going to turn it over to you after we lay the other thing is I know we have 2 drivers so far that are going to run both the IMCA modified and the Heartland modifieds. That's going to be your son Peyton and Mike Peterson is going to run both. So we're going to run the modifieds, IMC modifieds first, and we'll run the Heartlands last to give those guys time to change their tires. Perfect. And bolt the spoiler on for that car to change it. Should be fun and exciting to see those guys compete in both classes and see how competitive they can be with those crate motors. And we know how a crate motor can do that already, right, Nick? Because we've done it.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Yeah.
From that part. So excited for the weekend to honor your dad and your family, Brent, and just thank you for everything you're doing to help put this show on. So you've got a little extra spice that you're going to throw in. So I'm going to turn it over to you and kind of tell everybody what you're going to do from the Burkharts.
Right. Sure. Well, we appreciate everything that Salt City Racing and Mel Hamilton and everybody's done. But what we're going to do is we don't want to prolong the evening very much, but we want to make it a little exciting in the modified classes, and the IMCA classes, I should say. So in the IMCA modified class, we're going to have a dash for cash. It's going to be the cars that finish 4th and 5th in their heat races. So we're going to give somebody an opportunity that normally probably doesn't get the accolades of running 1-2 to make some extra money. And it's going to be 3 laps for $300. So that can be a little addition. If somebody's having a bad night, it can make their night better if they can win that. And it gives somebody that normally probably doesn't do that a whole lot, gets them a chance to show what they got. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to put $100 up in the other 2 classes for the person that can pass the most cars. So
in the feature.
Yep, in the feature.
Okay.
So whoever can pass the most cars, and if there's a tie, it'll go whoever finishes further forward. A little, we're going to put $100 to that person who can do that. So if you're if you're a good car having a bad night and got to start at the back, and you can pass some cars, you can make yourself extra $100. And so we wanted to do something for the other 2 classes to make it without prolonging the show. You know, it's warm out and everybody wants to come to the races and they don't want to have to be there all evening. So we want to make it a good show with the Heartland Tour being there and Kenny Schrader. You know, that's a big show just in itself. So we just wanted to add a little spice to it.
Well, I think that's great. I think it's awesome. Now, the only thing I just thought of is how are we going to line up the modifieds? Are we going to line up, say, the 3rd place first? You're going to line up 4th place first, invert them? What do we? I just thought about that too.
I think we should. The 4th and 5th, maybe the 5th place car should be in front of, the Heat 1. 5th place car will be on the pole, and 4th place will be behind him, and then the outside will be the second heat. Yeah, so you kind of make it a little better for everyone, and make it a quick shootout to see who can pick up a little extra cash.
I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a blast. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys came up with the idea. It was a great idea. I think it's going to put some extra excitement in there for the crowd and the fans and stuff too, just for that fun part. So
yeah, we used to do a trophy dash back in the day, and it was just for a little bitty old trophy. And I'll tell you what, we all wanted to be in it, and we drove like crazy to win that $2 trophy. And so I thought, man, maybe we could spice it up. But it's amazing when you get a chance to win anything, so we thought that would be fun. And then we didn't want to leave the other 2 classes out. So we thought, we could do a hard charger, the person that can pass the most cars, and they can make an extra $100. So,
yeah. So anyway, so we're going to take the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, right? Place cars out of the 4th and 5th.
Just the 2.
Just the 2, 4th and 5th.
Yep.
Now the heat races.
Yep.
And line them up, invert them.
Yep.
Run 3 laps for $300.
$300.
Those just joining. Yeah. Everybody joining. We're going to start off with the modifieds first because we got Peyton and Mike Petersilly going to run both the modified classes, and then we'll run the stock cars and the sport mods, and then Heartland will have their deal. Of course, Heartland's going to qualify too. We'll try to get that through pretty fast. I didn't talk to Trenton about that today. I was on the phone with him. I need to talk to him about that too. We'll at least put 3 cars at one time out there because that track's big enough to handle 3 cars and qualify those guys pretty quick. They're bringing mid 30s to 40 cars at these tracks, and there's a lot of hometown guys I think going to come run this thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So it's going to be a big night. It's going to be fun. It's great to have an exciting race and stuff to honor your dad as much as he did for racing and all that kind of stuff too, and your family did in a race all the years you raced. I remember even when I wasn't racing, I was out there at HRP watching you guys race and go.
Yeah. My dad didn't grow up racing. He wasn't a mechanic of any kind. But when we started, he got behind it. And it was more for the people. My dad could care less who won the race. Or if you won 100 of them, he didn't care.
Yeah.
He just went because of the people and the friends he had and the camaraderie with the racers. That's why he went. It wasn't, obviously everybody wants to win.
Yep.
That's the reason you're there, but you kind of keep it in perspective, and that's what he did. He just liked being around the people and the family being together, and that's what's made him happy.
I know.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day, right?
Yep. It sure is. Yep. Sometimes we lose that though.
Yeah.
But that is what it's about.
The old passion gets to us every now and then. That's what I call it, the passion.
More often than not, probably.
Hey, I'm telling you, I don't care at what level you race, whether it's the bomber class out here or you race in the Cup Series. Like, we all got into this to have fun, and I think if more people would just remember that, I think our sport would be a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
You're right. But man, that bug gets you once you win one, boy, then it's.
I know.
That's the greatest feeling in the world,
Yeah, you're right about that too.
Yeah,
about that too. I get it. So, anyway, it's going to be fun, and everybody get your friends, your family, your neighbors, everybody. Let's get these stands packed full. We've only got 2 more nights of racing after this last one in July. We're going August 21, 22. Isn't that right?
Yep.
With the Heartland late models and the revival cars coming in that weekend. So. Kyler was over there today grading the track. He called me on the way out back to Dodge City, said the track looks phenomenal. Talking about everything there from that part. So excited for that too. With the rain, we was over there, Nick and I was over there today, and I was really worried with all the rain we had. It was going to be really washed out stuff, but boy, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. So that's really good. I think us getting a lot of that silt off of it, get it down in the bottom of that racetrack really helped a lot of that part too. So. Anyway, Brent, again, can't thank you guys enough for putting up that extra stuff and extra excitement for the crowd and the drivers and stuff. And that'll be interesting to see if a guy's running 3rd place if he backs off and goes in 4th.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's.
I hope somebody.
Gamemanship.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, anyway, what else have we left off here, Nick? Anything we've left off or anything?
Man, I don't think so. I'm looking at the aviation weather app right now, and it looks like the weather is going to cooperate on Friday. So we've got that going for us, and just excited to get one in finally.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think what else. We've kind of went through the format, what we're going to do there. Let's go back through some comments here real quick. Got some people. Yep, Tanner Mullins will be racing there Friday night, Brian. So DC Weber looking good Friday night, and the guy, Kevin,
Florida.
Lakeland, Florida. Daryl, good afternoon. Tony, hope the weather's going to be just fine. Don't even talk about it no more. Be nice if Kenny Walsh would show up. Well, guess what? We talked to Kenny. I did.
He only runs UMP cars.
He only runs UMP cars. His cars will not come. He doesn't have a car that will come down here and race, so that's where it's at. But it would be fun to have Kenny him here to race against each other and stuff. It'd be a lot of fun. I get it.
Somebody have a good car to put him in. I'm sure he'd come.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That part and school bus racing. Well, Daryl, that someone wants to tackle that, jump on it. I'll get the track ready for you and stuff. Someone wants to tackle that. We and Nick got enough on our plate to add in any more sanctioning bodies or whatever to this situation. I will tell you that we're going to tease you for 2027. We are working on something that's probably going to be a pretty awesome show. Already been talking to a few other people about it.
It's probably going to be pretty popular.
Pretty pretty sweet for 2027. And the TCCs is going to be in July. How about that? Does that help anybody tease a little bit what we're going to be doing, what we're ready to work on? We've got some stuff in works for 2027. It's going to be pretty fun for the racetrack and stuff too, from that part. But anything on my side that I got any text or comments on my side? So, Cody Williams, are you bringing your cars? I hope so, buddy. And he's got a sport mod now. So, Cody, I hope you bring your hot rod and get down here. So, Dallas Bishop said he'll be there. So, good. But anyway, Brent, again, thank you again. Thank your family. We'll have a good time Friday celebrating your dad and all of your family's racing and stuff too. And then see if where Kenny Schrader will finish. And I got Kenny Wallace in my head now looking at the screen. Kenny Schrader, see where he kind of finishes up. I can't remember last year. I know Jake won the first night. Did he win the first night?
Kenny Schrader won the first night.
He won the first night, didn't
he? Yeah. Peyton led it till we come up on a lap car, and then he made the wrong decision. So
oh, okay, I remember that.
He went high and Kenny went low, and I said, "Well, you'll remember that next time. You know, that you got to lose one to figure it out sometimes."
Yeah. Okay. Hutch Towing and Recovery. He's going to add $100 to the dash for us. So now we're up to $400.
$400.
Oh, man,
nice.
That's awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Jim. Jim's been a great supporter of the racetrack and these records and stuff coming out there. And then we had Aaron Rail went out and took some pictures for me the other night and said, hey, the grader has a flat tire. So I asked Jim to go see if he could air it up. And he said, hey, couldn't do it. So he ran over to Cooper Tire, and they came out and fixed the tire on the grader for us. So thank you, Jim, for getting that handled and taken care of. So Tyler could be grading around this afternoon from that part. So anyway, Daryl Nelson, I hope to be there July 10th. Okay. Yeah. Car be in the shop. Let's go. Braden Stoner, you got your car ready to go? Come on, let's go. All right, everybody. I can't think of anything else. Unless, Brent, you got any closing comments or anything from all? I just want to get on here tonight and touch everybody and let everybody kind of know the format and lay out what we're going to do. And going to be fun. Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And, for those people that haven't met Kenny Schrader, I highly recommend them to come to the races, go down afterwards. He's so accessible, and he's a really fun to talk to, and he's just an all-around good guy. So I highly recommend that.
Yeah, I tell you, that first night, I think he stayed down until 1:30, selling shirts, of course, and signing autographs and all that kind of stuff. He is a very accessible, like you said, very accessible, very easy to talk to and stuff. I'm going to try to get him to come up in the stands about 5:30, maybe sign a few autographs and stuff before we start racing on Friday. I'll see where he's at with his car and if he can do that and stuff too. But I'm sure he'll do everything he can to come meet the crowd from that part, because he's a great ambassador for our sport.
Very, very good
from that part too. So again, Brent, thanks for joining us again tonight. Let's get excited for Friday. It's going to be fun and going to be a blast. Can't wait to get it going. So everybody, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for watching. And instead of putting up the sponsors, the Burkhart family put together some photos, and we're going to put them up here at the end. It's some of the family photos they sent to us to put up that we use on. Of course, some have been out already on the Salt City page, but want to do that. Oh, Peyton reminded we are going to be shooting some T-shirts too off at intermission too.
Yeah. Yes.
So, okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning. Let's go fill them grandstands. Let's go have some fun. Let's celebrate the Burkhart's family racing and Bob and all the time he spent at the fairgrounds and stuff too. It's going to be a fun time.
Let's do it.
Everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.